Ogbo goes Rink, Mast.
Moore will drive. His shot is hotly contested. Missed it. Hickman will lead the break. Length of the floor, looking for help. Into Mast. Turns on the left-handed hook. Rolls off. Rebound, Leons.
Oh, Leons out of the clouds. See at the nap.
Bradley with a left-handed hook by Mast. Offensive rebound, Leons. They just attack the glass.
That's twice Leons had come from the left corner. Had second chance opportunities.
Mast spins with the left hand and it rolls in for the big Netherlands. Points in that first half. Has to take a seat with those 3 fouls. Trimble Jr. misses the 3. Bears still don't have one from long distance. Mast in the left block. He's got a mismatch against Mayo. Backs him down. Uses the left hand and the window.
Gets that big shoulder knee.
Times they've won the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament Championship under Brian Wardle. He likes his teams to be ready in February and March, doesn't he?
They're always physical, long. They will challenge you at the rim. Even his teams at Green Bay had the same type of makeup. Wow.
Rink Mast had the smaller player on him.
Mast, he didn't have to worry about picking that 4th foul with Dawson Carper. Now he's going to have to get more involved defensively. Again, Hickman handling the point guard duties for Bradley.
And he's being guarded by Donovan Clay because he's going to be the point guard on the other side.
But Missouri State switching all exchanges.
Leon's down into the post, a little bit extended for Mast. Now he'll bang his way in against Benson. And the jump hook won't go, and that's going to be a rebounding foul against Clay.
Going on in the league, we'll update you throughout the course of the broadcast as well. As the Braves, who are always strong out of timeouts, see if they can get a good look. Davis sings it underneath. Great position for Mast and scores. He's got 8.
That's where he's so tough, Brian. I mean, he has the mid-range going like that, too. And when he can shoot and get to the basket, almost impossible to defend as Mast looks for the lob.
Davis, the sophomore, checks out. Hickman will come back in. Off the screen is Hickman. In the corner, Leons looking for Mast and set up top for Tavanainen. Underneath Mast in great position, goes up with the left, and it's too easy. And Anderson cut off by Hanna. Betts tries to answer, not this time.
Yeah, really good look for Betts coming across. Had the open look at the 3, just can't get it to go. Bradley on the verge of maybe blowing this one open. Could be a 10-point advantage with a 3-pointer, but Mast goes one-on-one.
Savage, that's another 3-pointer. And Merrimack, that's about all their offense is coming from right now. It's their 3rd triple of the game. It accounts for 9 of their 13 points.
Inside Mast, terrific positioning underneath.
Yeah.
Averages 6 per game. He's got that average here in the first half.
Yeah, and Savage able to knock down a couple of big 3-pointers here in the last 2 minutes. Kind of get Merrimack's offense going here late in the first half. Well, they got Mast again on the seal, and he's looking opposite.
For a cutting Leons, couldn't.
No, actually, it's the 3rd on Reed. That's a big foul.
Yeah, that's a big foul. Mast on the low block. Backing his way in the power dribble, and that one bounces out. Hanna sticks with it and scores.
Yeah, they have together. We've seen it, again and again today. Both of them kind of working the high post range and getting down on the block, setting each other up. Mast an opportunity here. Defense collapses on him.
McCoy kicks it in the corner. Good box out by Davis, and it goes to Leons.
And Mast again doing a really good job of just being available.
Williamson scoring there. He has 5 in the first half. And a 10-point lead with Bradley trying to cut into the Ramblers' lead with this possession. Here's Terry Roberts. Roberts has scored 4 in the first half. Inside, it's Mast getting a step and scoring.
Age Prim. Then the nightcap is conference regular season.
There's Mast for Leons. Roberts with 4 points, and those 4 came early in the first half. Rink Mast. With the left hand, too strong off the glass, gets the offensive rebound, fanning it out to Roberts. Roberts steps in.
They haven't done the two things they needed to do. Take care of the basketball. They have 13 turnovers. Get some second chance points. They only have 2.
Mast. Rebound inside Leons to Mast.
Missouri State with Gage Prim passing him tonight. Those who were here will never forget Winston Garland. There's Mast for his first 2.
Boom. Good job to move the basketball. Good ball rotation, and Roberts tries the answer. Mast with the offensive glass. Against Schmitz.
And get to start for this basketball team.
He's trying to get it going from 3 again, but has been a big-time threat off some ball screens, attacking like he just did. And for SIU, the key difference that Emily's talking about is you got to start halves better. If you're SIU, still nothing up on the board yet, 1.5 minutes in.
No, you also have to make free throws at home. They're important on the road, but when you can get up 2-0 with free throws and miss both, then that hurts. By Banks to help and knocked it away from Mast. So that's what they're doing. They are double teaming as soon as Mast gets even anywhere near the ball. And
Kent's trying to spring loose. And they got a foul on Jones. That's number 2 on Lance Jones.
Montgomery checks in for Bradley. Kent out. Kent didn't play.
With 6 on the shot clock. Dumps it off now to Phillips. There's Jamar Gibbons a triple. It won't fall. And a good defensive start there for Bradley. 2-0 Braves. They go to the big man Mast down low, working against Coleman, and that's going to be something else to watch. The size of
good stroke, a good shooter, but he's having a rough time from the field so far as well.
this Bradley team shooting just 9 of 20 from the field in this first half, but it's good enough for an 11-point lead. There's Mast, who's been quiet in this game. We're against the freshman Sisley, and that was a little bit too easy right there.
Carter, we highlighted in our pregame show a mismatch when he goes in the paint, but he can knock down the open shot. Does not strike gold on that attempt.
Here's where the problem is. He's got to cover the big man, Rink Mast, who can score left or right.
With his first bucket.
Offense by accident by the Panthers. That one slipped out of Pickford's hands, and Carter got a bucket.
Breaks a 2-minute and 3-second scoring drought for UNI.
Again, you got Mast inside. He goes to work.
Squares up against Carter. Lost it momentarily. Green comes over and just grabs it.
The offense. They can foul and force him to take it out again.
Both teams shooting 40% from the floor. But UNI with that 9-point lead. Under 10 on the shot clock. Going to work his Mast. Draws the foul, and he'll have to go earn.
This is a great story, Eric. If you look into it, the game is no secret. It's played in 1944. John McClendon, who's in the Hall of Fame, Tennessee is now Tennessee State, an all-black college, went and played Duke on a secret scrimmage, an all-white team. This is to honor that game. It's called the...
And a block. That's Leons with the block. And we'll come back the other way for the Braves. Mast with it at the elbow, hands it off. Near travel there by Kent, no call. They'll go inside. It's Mast working against his man. Little baby hook. With the left hand, can't get it to drop. Mast already his 4th rebound. Sets the pick. Gets it back. Trying to find help. Working on the block. Patient. Left hand. Beautifully done. That's good basketball.
Not to pick up that third. Coach Shirk saw that they weren't getting offense. He put them back in with 2 fouls. Has to be careful not to pick up that third right now.
Mast working on the block now in the paint. Left hand. Beautifully done. Boy, by Bradley.
Good change of pace right there by Coach Wardle. Switching to the 2-3. I think it caught him off guard.
Mast has 10 points and now 6 rebounds. Under 15 on the shot clock. Mast inside. Baby hook. Got it. Let's get that soft. Braves with numbers. Kick it out for 3. Short. Ball is loose. And it's to Howell. And a fresh 20 for the Braves. 42-26. Into Mast. On the block. Backing in his man. It's one of his first misses of the day. Out to so he's got 4.
And they're trusting him to stay out there.
And the big man, Mast, banging inside, lowering that right shoulder. Baby hook, left hand, and doesn't drop. Contact back in the game, has the basketball, and gets it blocked by Leons. Under 7.5 to play. Mast set the pick. Howell had him. Mismatch inside. Henry playing with 4 fouls, and that's too easy. That's too easy.
Efficiency that you talked about. Valpo waited to get best possible shot there, and it was a great move by Cricky.
Here's Hickman. Howell down to Mast. Mast spins. Lefty. No. Offensive rebound. Tabanainen can't control it.
Poupette for 3. Short. Robert high for the rebound.
Poupette played at Simeon High School in Chicago, which is arguably the best program in Illinois over the last 20 years.
Leon's inside. Rink Mast. Spins to the paint. Nice soft touch. Roberts will bring the ball across the floor here for the Braves. Leones. Finds Kent. Into Mast.
Going up. Just
You got to make those. SIU has never led in the game. We had one tie, it was a 2-2. SIU has gotten it down to 1 a couple of times. Inside the Mast. Double team flashed at him that time.
Yep, really good job, but then re-enter the post. They get
and I got an assignment that I had to go interview somebody that I admired, and of course I'd be coming to games all the time, and I'd hear him, and he was so enthusiastic, and like you say, get the crowd revved up. And I asked him if he would do a little 5-10 minute interview with me, and could not have been nicer, and we've been best friends ever since.
Love watching the big guys tangle inside. Really good job by Filovic to stay with it after the initial block.
Inside it goes to Mast.
He wants to take a shot. He wants to go up.
So running hook shot catches rim and goes down.
You could.
Tavanina will deliver the inbounds. 1:44 to play. And a foul underneath.
He's going to work on Lyons, and now Chapman trails the play. His three is missed. He had his first three-pointer of the year on Wednesday in Des Moines. He's not really a three-point shooter. Lyons looking inside to Rink. Mast, a nice entry pass.
State, but right now struggling to get it going from the arc, and that's been to the Redbirds' benefit as he's missed some open ones, 2 here in this half.
Now Mast goes one-on-one with Chapman. This is Howell. 6 on the shot clock. Mast spins and scores. That's Bradley's second.
Antonio Reeves has the ball on a string right now and doing whatever he wants to whichever Bradley defender tries to step up, and this time it's Mikey Howell, and Antonio Reeves, a series of moves there, and just too strong for the smaller Howell as he finishes.
Well, Mast is going to get
revelation here recently as well as we get the tip off here, Brian.
Yeah, Kent making his 4th start of the season, and the 69th all-time match, or 59th all-time match between these two programs is underway as the Braves control the tip. Bradley at 5-2 here at home, lost their last time out in a different heartbreaker, a buzzer beater against Missouri State a week ago. Rink Mast, fresh off a season-high 20, comes up short and shovels to Kent. Tavanina looking for his first shot attempt. Givens trailed him nicely. Mast backing down Kuhlman. Spins baseline offhand, and it spins out. Tapped in by Roberts. Floater by Newton. Nicely done. He is a professional scorer.
Yeah, beautiful. Just kind of takes advantage of that. Gets the mid-range and floats it up and in. Nice move there from Newton.
Underneath, they find the size, and Mast able to
control the ball, throws it out. That's another turnover there from Evansville, who normally take care of the ball at a high rate. Only the 4th turnover of the season, of the game rather.
Leon's behind the back on the low block. Mast. They don't collapse, now they do, and Givens.
No harm there as Bradley's going to reset here with 20 on the shot clock.
High flash from Mast. Popping out is Leon's. Up top, Kent. Looking for Mast, finds him on the bounce pass. Fading away with the baby hook is short and
had him wide open. That's on him. Happens.
Here's the freshman Connor Hickman driving the paint. And now they work it into the post for Mast. Goes against Hudson. The hook shot good.
You see Ville goes, how did that go in?
Yeah, Kennedy really had to fight that one up to the basket.
A little bit of a different looking press. He went 1-1, 2-1 last time. A little different. Just a nuisance press. Not really designed at this stage of the game to take the ball away. Nuisance.
Here's Kent against Uglock.
See how far out, Jordan, they're having to start their offense? Shot clock's at 3.
They got to hurry. Here's Mast, end of the clock. No, but put back in.
Long way to go. Relax. Still got a long way to go.
57 seconds left. Leon with 10 to shoot. Mast with 5 to shoot. Over Uglock. Yes. Tied back.
That's what Gage Prim does. Uses that big body, excellent finish around the rim. He has got the best today of Mast. And although Mast has stepped out and made some threes.
235 pounds of power. Gage Prim from Aurora, Colorado. Big impact from Missouri State this year. 3 to go in our first half. Can't trouble the handle. Half court has been problematic for Bradley in the first half. Rink Mast, back iron, a miss. Mosley defensive.
Teams are different, but Missouri State, the way they're playing tonight, I would not want to see them in March. Let's just say that.
Building to some greatness, no doubt. Mosley this time, top of the key, can't click. Black, to your point, Timmy has a 3 in 14 in 16 games this year, including tonight. Had 7 threes, a Missouri State best this year against Little Rock, so he can fill it up. Mast to take, looking for 2. No roll on the hole. I'll say Black, team's 4th leading scorer on the year. Got 39 threes entering play tonight. 3 triples for Black. Ineffective. Out for now. Mast. Half court set. Lay on.
Second half with Tavanainen. Mast. Get the hometown guy, Connor Hickman, as well. He's got a big fan club. Bradley starts the basketball in the second half down by a bucket.
Yeah, we'll see if they'll go back to Roberts. He was kind of the hot hand. Maybe try to get someone else going. Mast hit a 3-pointer in the first half. No double there. Goes to work.
Back down, Stevens up and no good. Leons with the rebound and second chance points.
Two points, number 11 for Houston May.
Miller and Rollins back in the game for Toledo. This is Saunders from the outside, boarded by Mikey Howell. Elijah Wilson in for the first time. Freshman from down in Georgia. Loyola, of course, is moving on next year to the Atlantic 10, and what an addition that'll be for that league.
Yeah, they've had a lot of postseason success under Porter Moser the last couple of seasons, but he's moved on now to...
Seems to do a little bit of everything for Bradley, and here they come the other way. Tavanainen, who was hot from 3 the other night, gives down to Mast. One-on-one in the post. Mast with the baby hook, and he gets the friendly bounce.
Yeah, really a tough move.
1 of 2 for Pruitt, much to the delight of the Bradley band. Trying to distract. Mast. Looking backdoor for Hickman, wasn't there.
Just 10 to shoot here from the Braves.
Hickman now with 6, lobbed underneath. Mast has good position, power dribble, and the strength from Mast wins out.
Yeah, looked like there was Yeah, that was just a little bit of a defensive lapse there from Kemp, giving up the baseline. Got to step in front of that, block off the angle, but great job there by the Black Bears, just driving that opportunity, getting the easy bucket.
Just the 6th field goal of the half for Maine. Great position underneath for Mast. He lost it on his way up, but was fouled anyway.
And they came back with 12 against Colorado State, and they have to be physical to match that physicality of Bradley. And remember, this is not a sprint. This season is a marathon, and Keith Dambrett knows it with 10 new players on his roster.
Bradley wins the tip. Ville Tavanainen available and in the starting lineup for head coach Brian Wardle. Here's a feed inside for Rink. Mast, and Roberts threw it right to Jackie Johnson III, who takes the easy 2, and Duquesne with their first lead of the game.
5 turnovers for the Braves already in this game. You got to tighten up the ball handling. He was drooling on that one. He thought he had it. And Coach Wardle and 2 players looked at Ville and said, settle down, settle down. Do not, be careful of that point to wing entry pass. Acuff, really good as a wing defender.
Roberts, nice fake. Leon's put around shot by Gainey. That's Henry on the rebound.
Gainey not known as a post-up player, more of a defender, shot blocker, and rebounder.
Mast over Gainey. Roll short. Bradley down 6. Roberts gets it inside to Mast. There's a post-up. More paint points for the Braves.
One and done for the Rams. They do not have an offensive rebound. They've been shooting that 3-ball quick in transition. Braves have been back, covering up.
This is Mast with a mismatch inside. Shoots over Moore, and it will not fall.
Good talk at halftime by Niko Medved to get his team fired up. Their offense was running on a flat tire in the second half. He's got those tires pumped up here in the second half.
Here's Rink. Mast inside, working against Thomas. Rink. Mast.
Inside the arc has been phenomenal defensively. They want to do, obviously, a better job at the arc, but forcing opponents to just 37%. Again, small sample size, 2 games, but that's been a staple of this program the last couple of years.
A nice move there by Alex just to keep his pivot foot as he glides across the lane. Nice little reverse finish for 2.
Roberts gets his defender in the air. Great position underneath from Mast, and that's too easy.
In Florida, that Bradley was able to get Roberts from it. Some success at the Valley level for sure.
Mast, baseline, had it spin out.
On the court in the Valley, I mean, the Panthers have missed him last year for sure, but what a player he is.
No question about it. Henry, Leons, they post up Mast on the low block. One dribble goes up with the baby hug and connects.
Well done by Rink.
New players, things do happen.
Kent from the corner. Off iron with Mast. Second opportunity, and he walked.
And maybe making a pair, but making one, maybe that'll even get him started a little bit.
Jump by Connor to get the miss, and Mast
on the floor.
Connor gets a pair of ball screens. Post pass Mast, and it's on the floor.
Sunday early.
Bison have, count them, 5 players with 2 or more fouls. The second half is underway. Switch directions. Bradley moving left to right on your TV. Cody Schindler, Mike Plunkett here with you. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday afternoon with us. And the Braves promptly go into the basketball.
You keep taking those good shots up.
Harris, by the way, tagged with a foul. There's his 3rd. Not been his afternoon. Mast tied up.
Idell blocked by Henry. Back to Arians, though. Holloway's going to be short. Mikey Howell has checked in. Here's Howell, transfer from the University of Cal San Diego. And Luke Apple in for South Dakota State. Mast against Apple and spins it up and in. Rink Mast.
Line right now, 15 of 16. That should not be understated as well. They have this big lead.
5 quick points here in the half for Dentlinger. Look at this matchup, Dentlinger and Mast.
Couple physical bodies banging down low.
Mast catches and Dentlinger got racing.
The other thing with this lineup, too, you put 4 guards around Wilson, and the defense can't clog up the middle as much. You got to respect that.